everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. There are several things I want to talk about in this video. First, starting with Beyonce. Now, Beyonce has been getting some backlash ever since she launched her campaign with Tiffany and Co. Now, a lot of people were upset with Beyonce because she was wearing a Tiffany diamond in her campaign. And this Tiffany diamond is a very rare and expensive piece. It's worth $30 million and it's a 128 karat diamond necklace. So it's very valuable, but it's a blood diamond. This particular diamond was discovered in a colonial mine that was set up in South Africa in 1877. And this is when the country was under British rule. And a lot of Africans were working in these mines to pull out these diamonds. And a lot of them were dying and losing body parts because the conditions were so harsh. And they were hardly getting any money. They were basically working as slaves and doing all this work just to make the British rich. It's really sick how these other countries robbed Africa. Really sick. So this diamond has a notorious history, and Beyonce got a lot of backlash for wearing it. Now, I think people need to keep that same energy for the other three women who wore it too, like Miss E. Sheldon, Audrey Hepburn, and Lady Gaga. I find it very interesting that Lady Gaga is going unscathed because she wore this diamond back in 2019. So even with knowing the history, she wore it too. So I think people need to also check Lady Gaga on that. But the reason why Beyonce is getting the backlash she's getting is because she's a black woman. And Beyonce has always been open and proud of being black. And also she has celebrated and expressed her love for Africa. And now people are sitting back and looking at her funny because they don't understand how she can say she loves Africa, but she's wearing the diamond that was stolen from Africa. Africans suffered and died over these type of diamonds. So people were outraged, and Beyonce's mother, Tina Lawson, came out to defend her, and she was going off on people who had an issue with her wearing the diamond. Now, I understand that Tina was just defending her daughter. I get it. And I also don't like the selective outrage. I don't like how people are singling out Beyonce but turning a blind eye to the other celebrities who proudly wear blood diamonds and brag about it. To me, it seems like selective outrage. But at the same time, Beyonce does have a responsibility when it comes to what she attaches her name to. And the same thing goes to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is definitely not exempt because he was also a part of this campaign. But Beyonce is getting most of the attention because she's Beyonce and she's actually wearing the diamond. But back to what I was saying, she and her team have to really be careful and do their research because she is a big name. Her name carries weight. So when she attaches herself to a certain brand, it has to align with what she represents. If it doesn't, people are going to call her out on it. Now, the Daily Mail did report that Beyonce is allegedly disappointed and angry after unknowingly wearing this Tiffany diamond. So it's being alleged that Beyonce didn't know the history behind the diamond and now she regrets it. I don't know how true this story is, but I'm pretty sure Beyonce is aware of the backlash, and I think she and her team might be scrambling to do some damage control. She and Jay-Z did pledge to give $2 million away to different HBCUs, so the money that they're getting from the campaign will be going to something good. But Beyonce will probably find other causes to donate to, and she'll post pictures to distract people from the backlash. That's what Beyonce does. She doesn't directly address anything, but she will find her way around the backlash, and soon people will just forget. Now, on to the next topic. I want to briefly talk about Saweetie. Now, earlier this week, it was rumored that Saweetie was linking back up with her ex-boyfriend Quavo, and this report came from Hollywood Life. And Saweetie saw the article herself and she came out and shut down the rumors. She said, Pinocchio A article. Anyways, back to this Saweetie mill. So she's letting it be known that she has no interest in getting back with her ex-boyfriend Quavo. She's completely done with him, and I love to see it. I love to see a woman who knows her worth and refuses to go back to a toxic relationship. And I should have known that she wouldn't go back to Quavo anyway, because Quavo tried to play her, and she doesn't even seem like the type that would even tolerate something like that. So I'm glad that she didn't go back. I'm glad that she moved on and she can easily find somebody that's better for her. Now, next, I want to talk about some new music. I want to talk about some music that I've been loving. And also, I want to talk about Kanye West and his shenanigans. Let's get into it. First off, I want to talk about the Nigerian artist Tiwa Savage. She recently released her EP called Water and Gari, and I love the whole EP. I think it's great, but I especially love her song with Brandy called Somebody's Son. That song has literally been on repeat for me this whole week. The melody is beautiful. The vocals are amazing. I love when artists take time to stack vocals, and that's something that Brandy does a lot, and Brandy's vocals just really shined on the song for me. I thought she meshed very well with Tiwa. So that's just one song that I really love. If you get a chance, check it out. And also, I want to talk about Sevyn Streeter. Now, Sevyn Streeter just released 2 songs. She's actually featured on Eric Bellinger's song called What About Us, and I really like this song. I love how infectious the melody is, and also I love the new single that Sevyn dropped with the rapper Bia called Nasty Girl. Like, this song is a vibe. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And right now, I'm really anxious for Sevyn to drop her album, Drunken Words and Sober Thoughts. So far, every single Sevyn has released has been nothing but heat. So I'm really excited to hear her album in its entirety. I know it's gonna be good. Sevyn never disappoints when it comes to delivering good music. Also, I want to highlight another singer and songwriter named Nija Charles. Nija just released a new song called Ease My Mind, and I love this song as well. I love how she's fusing drill music and R&B together. I definitely feel like this is going to be the new wave in R&B music, and Nija executes this sound perfectly. So shout out to Nija. Last but not least, I want to talk about the musical genius and the attention hungry Kanye West. Recently, Kanye threw another listening party for his album Donda at the Soldier Field Stadium in his hometown, Chicago. And like always, Kanye was doing the absolute most. He had people rebuild his childhood home in the center of the stadium. He randomly had Marilyn Manson and the baby standing on his porch, and that part was really weird to me. I mean, having Marilyn Manson there was just weird, and the baby, I mean, come on, like, it was just random. And Marilyn Manson, if you don't know, has several accusations out there about him sexually assaulting other women. And not only that, this man is into some dark, twisted, demonic stuff, and I'm just wondering why Kanye would bring him out there. I just thought that was random and weird and eerie, and there were a lot of eerie things that were happening during his listening party. Not only that, he reenacted his wedding ceremony with his wife, Kim Kardashian, and he was walking around burning on fire. I have not seen an artist this extra ever in my life. Like, Kanye West is different. He's different. But I have to say this, he is a marketing genius. He has managed to collect millions of dollars from his listening parties and his merch, but he still hasn't dropped his album Donda. So Kanye has been pretty much finessing everybody, and he's doing a good job of it too. Now, I think Kanye is not releasing his album just yet because he's waiting on Drake. He's waiting on Drake to drop his album. That's what I think. If you know the history between Kanye and Drake, you know that these two are competitors. They have been competing with each other for years. And Drake himself has been withholding his album Certified Lover Boy. And I think he's been pushing it back because he's been waiting for Kanye to drop. But since Kanye is stalling, Drake decided to make the announcement that he's dropping his album on September 3rd. In fact, he hacked ESPN to make this announcement. So Drake is amping up the pressure on Kanye, and he's also playing chess too. And honestly, I think this whole thing is just a huge marketing scheme. I think it's working, and it's brilliant, and it's messy, and I love it. And I also love the fact that Kendrick entered the chat. Now, Kendrick made the announcement that he will be dropping his last album on his record label TDE. And also, he just released a song with his cousin Baby Keem called Family Ties. And I listened to the song. You know, the song had a lot going on, but Kendrick is not playing around. He said he's smoking on your top 5, and he's talking about the top 5 rappers out. I think that was a direct message to everybody, including Drake. So the competition is definitely heating up, and I love to see it. I love it. Now let me get back to Kanye West. Now Kanye brought out Kim Kardashian. Kim actually walked out wearing a wedding dress, and this whole stunt raised some speculations that maybe they were renewing their vows. If you don't know, earlier this year it was announced that Kim and Kanye were getting a divorce. However, I kind of felt like Kanye and Kim were rekindling their relationship, and I said so in one of my videos, and people were like, no, they're just being friends because they have kids together. But I did not believe that. I felt like Kim was trying to get back with Kanye, and it seems to me like maybe they might be getting back together. I don't know. Maybe this whole stunt was for publicity, just to have people talking, and it definitely worked because the blogs are posting about it. But I also think that maybe Kanye and Kim are probably working things out behind the scenes. So I think it's very possible that they might get back together. I don't know what the future holds for them, but it's possible. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.